aboard!
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Woodsman Whack-Off, the series that puts two woodsmen face to face to see which competitor can whack off their log the fastest. In today's episode, we will see if the Makita 7900P has what it takes to knock off our current champion for the 70 to 80cc power saws, which is the ported Echo CS 7310. This here 7310 was ported by Hot Rod himself, and while he was at it, he built one of his special tuned hammerhead exhausts for it. The combination of port work and the little tuned pipe team up to make this here Echo a real ripper. It has been clocked at over 12,000 RPMs while pulling a full chisel, full house 28-inch bar and chain through hard red oak. Listen to that again, folks. It can spin a 28-inch bar buried deep into red oak at over 12,000 RPM. This saw is one spicy little work saw. But the Makita 7900 is no slouch either. At 79 cc's, it has the displacement advantage over the Echo. However, it is basically just a stock saw. The only modification is the removal of the spark arrestor screen, which I think we can all agree is no real modification at all. In a past video, I had said that it was muffler modded, but it is not. Just simply exhaust screen removal, and that is all that's been done to this here saw. Our operators of the day, running the Echo that he modified himself, Hot Rod is standing behind his work. And on the Makita we have Soft Hand Steve. Soft Hand Steve tries to better himself every day. He is currently learning to brush his teeth with his left hand. How about that? Guess he's looking to be ambidextrous so he can whack off with either hand. Now let's get it on. Alright, so there they are. Steve saying hi to his mom again. Hot Rod is full open on the flannel. Ooh. Here they are, revving him up, getting ready to sink him deep in that red oak. Boy, both saws just going at it, but my God, that Echo is just cleanly ripping through. Woo! My gosh, here we go on the tug up. Bam, sinking it in. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's looking a little bit more even. That Makita. Wow, did you see how it just moved right up through there? Oh my God, the Makita outpulled it on the tug up. And here's the final run. Digging in the dogs. This is looking pretty close. Oh, the Makita stumbles and the Echo. Hot Rod's definitely happy about that one. So clearly your winner is the Echo 7310, which has been ported, by the way. I understand that this is not exactly the fight that you think, you know. But let's go to Bodie and see what he has to say about it. Okay, so there we go. That was a fun little video, huh? How you like my new little intro where the guys are turning in, you know, acting all stupid in front of the green screen, and I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Squirt. Hell of a thing to be drinking after a whack-off. Ooh. Don't even talk like that. Sometimes I go too far. I know. Don't we all? So anyways, it always seems to be the tug up. On the tug up offers some very different results a lot of times. It just seems to be that way, you know. But boy, whenever it was just nothing but RPMs, whew, that Echo just walked away from that 7900. And a lot of you guys will port that 7900 and then you'll have a different story. We're about to do just that. So whenever I dropped off the two Husky 372s that I just built, I got sent back with that Dolmar 7900. I always get those numbers mixed up. I think in the last video I called it a Makita 7910. It is, in fact, a Makita 7900P. And so anyways, I talked with Randy about it. I said, Randy, how experimental do you want me to go on this? He's like, oh, turn it up, make it hot. And I was like, I don't think that I'll do it, but I might screw up that cylinder, in which case you got to buy another cylinder. Because, yeah, you just know that you're wanting me to take risks, and so this is in your pocket if it goes wrong. But honestly, I don't think that it'll go wrong. I think it'll be just fine. It's going to scream. I'll be able to get in there and cut the squish if I need to. That's the thing. The way I cut the squish on that Poland, it could go wrong bad. I'm not really set up for that yet. But if he's willing to take a risk and everything, then I'll go ahead and do it. And, it may turn out that I open it up and go, oh, this thing doesn't need the squish cut. But my point is whenever I port that thing, I will be much more willing to, like I said, we'll cut the squish if I need to, which I think that I will. He's also got a 272 XP coil to go in it because that thing's got a limited coil. And if I need like finger ports or anything like that, which I don't think I'll need finger ports, but I haven't opened it up yet, so I don't really know. But we'll check it out and see. And I'm excited about it. It'll definitely get another tuned pipe on it. Might go a different route with the tuned pipe on that one. Might just build another hammerhead. I don't know. But that's another thing I want to bring up too, because I just said I called the hammerhead a tuned pipe. It is a tuned pipe, okay? So it's not like anybody's really giving me any flack over this. I don't want to make it sound like I'm going nuts by all the people correcting me. A tuned pipe is exactly what it sounds like. Tuned for something specific. And that's what I do with my hammerhead exhausts and other exhausts. Are they an expansion chamber? No. A lot of people are confused by this. They think that the only tuned pipes are expansion chamber pipes, and that expansion chamber pipes are tuned. And, well, they're right, but you can tune a pipe in another manner. And it's all about the length and the restriction. I mean, hell, a modified stock exhaust, if you want to go stretch it a little bit, that's a tuned pipe, sort of. Not really. I mean, that's a muffler that you've opened up. You did not build something for a specific reason. Whenever you build any, like an Iron Horse style muffler, that is a tuned pipe. It's not a muffler. It's not a muffler. A muffler is built with really one thing in mind: muffling the loudness. It's a muffler. So, anyways, enough on that. I build tuned pipes. Are they expansion chambers? Hell no. Do they work as good as an expansion chamber? Not even close. Not even close. But I now have actual dyno results. Dyno Joe has one of my tuned pipes, and it gave a 3.8 horsepower machine. It turned it into a 4.3 horsepower machine. That is literally a half of a horsepower gain. And it was muffler modded before. Joe probably didn't even know that, but he definitely didn't say it. The stock muffler that was on my Poland bad boy has already been muffler modded. All the guts are ripped out of there, and it's just got the takeoff on the side. It's got an opening on the side with a little shield and everything, and so it's got a muffler mod. With a muffler mod, that chainsaw produced 3.8 horsepower. With my tuned pipe, it produced 4.3. Now, an expansion chamber pipe may have gotten it up to 5.5 horsepower. So we're not comparing this. I am not saying that I am building expansion chamber pipes, but they're tuned, and it's good. It really, really, really works. Now, before y'all go asking me to start building them for you, it's a lot of work. And like the 372 XPs, I knew that they were wanting good work saws with that and everything, and they didn't have any specific goals like beating the 500i. And if I charge the amount of work that I actually put into building one of those pipes, I'd have to charge $200 a pipe, you know, and I don't think anybody's going to be buying it for that. But I mean, maybe they would. I don't know. But it's hard work, and I gotta say, I don't even want to do it. I mean, I don't even want to do it. That's a lot of time and effort that goes into fabricating a little tiny piece of pipe. And it's awesome for a one-off shot like this Dolmar. He's like, turn it up as high as you can, you know, and he's not afraid to spend a little bit of money to get it. And the reason why is that Dolmar, he doesn't have a penny in it. Oh my God! I'm sorry. Maybe I wasn't supposed to rat you out there, Randy, but he had that saw given to him. He had it given to him as a 6400, I think. And he did all of the upgrades to make it a 7900. And so, I don't know if he even did that. He may have gotten it a 7900. Because he made it very clear he doesn't have anything in it. He doesn't have any money in that saw. So that's why he's willing to take a chance and everything. I get it, you know. But anyways, I'm excited about it. I think that thing's going to scream. I think that whenever I'm done with it, it'll be the fastest saw to date that I've ever ran. I don't know. Well, actually, fast, yes, it'll be the fastest saw. That 377 with the pipe on it, I mean, without the pipe, it pulls hard. It pulls hard. It's a disservice to y'all as viewers for me not having a big old fat chunk of pine to put it in. But even still, it doesn't spin high RPMs. I didn't want it to spin high RPMs. I wanted that thing to have a torque. And I told those guys at CPI to build me a torque pipe. And damn it, they did. That thing pulls. Oh, God, it pulls good. Anyways, that's enough about that. So how y'all doing? I'm about to hit 2,000 subscribers. And this video right here is probably going to put me over the top. And I got a little something special planned out, but I mean it's not like it's going to be this wonderful video or anything. But I am wanting to do something to bring other channels on board with my channel. So the deal is that, you know, the way that Buckin, Donnie Walker, Iron Horse, Tin Man, Bellhopper, the way they got a pretty good following on YouTube is they supported each other. You know, they supported each other, and man, I've said it before, that little message of kindness and stuff like that, I've got mad respect for it. I really, really do. Really do. Because I am so sick and tired of a-holes out there. There's a lot of a-holes in the saw world. And I think it's an insecurity thing. I think that the loggers and the tree guys who are a-holes, not all of them are. Most of them, as a matter of fact, are the best people I've ever met. Seriously. Whenever I went to that race in Alabama, I could not believe the kindness, the interest, the enjoyment, the fun that those folks were having. They were good people. So, for every time that I complain about a troll, you've got to understand, there's 200 other people that's like, good job. I appreciate that so much, man. Some of y'all really take your time too and think it through and write a beautiful comment. And, you know, we don't use words like that enough as men. Listen, I've got a little bit of a lisp if you guys haven't noticed it or anything. Whatever. I've grown up with it my whole life. It's the way I talk. But I'm about as manly as they come. I mean, that just the things that I'm into. If you say send it, I'm going to say how high, you know. I mean, it's just kind of who I've always been and stuff. But it's okay to say it's beautiful and thank you. It's the support that some of y'all have given. And I appreciate you supporting my wife as well. I mean, just the little comments that, man, she seems cool. She is awesome. And I sometimes feel so bad because I put her through so much shit. You know, we'll be doing something, running the sawmill together or something like that. And, you know, her mind doesn't work like mine does. It just does not. She's not situationally aware of what's going on and what needs to happen. So, like I'm the kind of guy, if I'm watching you work, then I'm looking at the bolt that you're about ready to take off. And I know that you've got a 15/16 wrench in your hand. And I know you need a 3/4. So I'm waiting there with a 3/4 inch wrench. And as soon as you look, I go, here you go. See what I'm saying? I'm Johnny on the spot. And she can't be that way. She don't even know what a 3/4 inch wrench is. She would be like, you know, she's smart as a whip, but our minds, don't always work the same way. But my point is she tries really hard, and she has gotten so good at being a helper. And I am very thankful for her. And sometimes I feel like such an ass. Because I am an ass to her sometimes. You know, she gets something wrong and I'm like, just get over yourself, Bodie. You know? I'm really. But it's easier said than done. You know? It's odd. I've often said it's a sad reality. Those that we love the most are the ones that see the worst of us. It's awful. You know, I mean, why is it if you go to a gas station and how are you today? Oh, I'm good. You know, but then you go back out to the car and you bitch about something to your wife. You know. Anyways, that's a way off topic and stuff like that. I know, but yeah, my wife is awesome. She's the best female I've ever known in my life, and I get to have sex with her. See, sometimes I go too far. Anyways, that's enough for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed those new intros. Please, if you did, please put something, you know, say something. I need things to say about Soft Hand Steve. I need things to say about Hot Rod. Like I've said, Hot Rod likes fast chainsaws and loose women, you know, or something like that. I've said that stuff before. He keeps a sprocket in his pocket and a can in hand. I need things like that to say for all my characters. I need him for Benford the bad boy. I need him for Soft Hand Steve. I need him for Hot Rod. And I've got 2 new characters that I'm fixing to introduce. Because, Soft Hand Steve didn't mind it, but Benford, he hates running the steel chainsaws. He hates it. He doesn't want to run them at all. Hot Rod doesn't like working on steel chainsaws. He doesn't mind running them, but he doesn't like working on them. And he usually only operates the things that he's worked on. So, and Soft Hand Steve, I just don't feel right putting him on a 70 plus cc saw. I feel like Soft Hand Steve needs to be on the small stuff and nothing else. I mean, he's got those soft hands, He can't even hold on to a big, powerful saw. So I got 2 new characters in the pipe. We got the character DB. If you guys, a lot of you guys gave me a lot of great names and everything. And God, I should pull up content and everything. But you can read them. You can read them in the comments. Somebody wrote something and it just popped in my head. It just, boom, there it is. So he's going to be DB Fresh. There you go. DB Fresh. I think that you'll understand it more whenever you actually see that character. So DB Fresh, and DB stands for douchebag. And then the other one's going to be Tactical Todd. And I got his pants. I'm wearing his pants right now. Got some tactical gear. Tactical Todd. You can probably guess that character. All right. That's enough. Later.